You got to realize everything we do is biblical based. We do thus saith the Lord, nothing more, nothing less, not to the right, neither to the left. Every Saturday. You say what? Can they do what?
After come another Saturday.
Okay. So let me ask you this. And why you say you gotta come here another Saturday?
I'm already committed to like so much tomorrow.
Okay, I understand too. Like what? If you don't mind me asking.
She got.
Can I say it?
She got Easter speech practice.
You gotta do what?
Easter speech practice.
Easter. Hey, mama. Hey, you wanna know why? You wanna know why it's funny, mama? Cause like, look, on the real, you already know that's not in the Bible.
Get out.
You know. What is tomorrow according to God? This is the last thing. I'm gonna let y'all go. What is tomorrow according to God?
Resurrection weekend.
Okay.
Hey, RJ.
What's up, RJ? Let me ask. Huh?
Rest day.
The rest day. Okay. She on point. What is tomorrow according to the Bible, bro? What is tomorrow?
Saturday?
It's Saturday. Yeah. What is Saturday according to the Bible?
I couldn't even tell you if I knew.
All right, because guess what? We have somewhere that every so-called black and Hispanic that you see out here, there's a place and there's something that we supposed to be doing tomorrow. Matter of fact, really when this sun go down. I'm gonna show y'all something because do y'all go to church actively? Y'all do. When do y'all go to church?
Sunday.
But let's be real, because I grew up going to church Sunday. Is that biblical? No. So you see, hold on. The Lord may be dealing with you because you already kind of know these things. You understand? So the Lord is putting the proper instructions in front of our people for a reason, meaning He wants you to change.
Right.
You understand? This is what we supposed to be doing tomorrow. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So the Sabbath day, we supposed to keep that holy, meaning it's separate. It's a special day. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So y'all already know from Sunday to Friday, that's when you do all your work. Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
It says tomorrow is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. We're not supposed to do any work, right? So on the Sabbath day, are we supposed to just chill in the house? No. You're right. I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh yeah, read that. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
So the Sabbath day is a holy convocation, meaning a large gathering. That's what convocation means. Meaning that on the Sabbath day, this is the day that the so-called Israelites or blacks and Hispanics, that's what they call them today, we will come together all as one and worship the Lord our God. Right. Now, they've switched it, and now y'all do that on Sunday. But that goes into Constantine and really paganism. That's really what happened, because remember, pagans, they worship the sun god. So they switched it up on y'all. But the Lord said the seventh day, meaning tomorrow is the Sabbath day, we supposed to come together. Hebrews 10:25. Because us as a people, we know nothing about unity. You understand? When it comes to us coming together in unity in one mindset, it's horrible. It's almost to the point like we must be done now, man. I guess all of this GMO food and marijuana done us down so much that we can't see that we finna be exterminated as a group of people. I'm gonna show you. So read that.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
You see what the Bible says? We're not supposed to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. Right. Meaning like, I know it's the Sabbath day, but I'm tired. I think I'm going to just chill in the house. Right. No. God said don't forsake it. Read.
As the manner of some is.
Because guess what? Believe us not, we teach people all the time. We tell people this is what the Bible say. Everything we read is at the Bible, right? But you know what they do? I ain't trying to hear that. I'm gonna do my own thing. We got that individualized spirit very bad as a people. But God said don't do that. Read.
But exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching.
What day y'all think that's talking about?
The day.
The day. The day. What y'all think that's talking about?
Resurrection.
Thank you. Just that day when the Lord cracked that sky. You understand that? Because it's not going to be sweet for everybody. You know that, right? Because this is how you know. Now we don't got to get it, but y'all got to understand that the Lord on that day, it ain't going to be kisses and hugs for everybody. The people that's going to get salvation is the people that hearken unto the commandments of God. And one thing that he required us to do is to come together, especially on the high holy days. That's not even an option. You understand? This right here, this is just the, what you call it?
Breaking ice.
Breaking ice. This is just the top layer of it. It's so much more that once you learn it, you... So what? Well, tomorrow, remember, it's the Sabbath day. So every week, yes, on Saturday, that's when we congregate as a nation of people. You understand what I'm saying? Not because it's like that's just what we choose, but the Bible say on the seventh day, so on and so forth. So you got to realize everything we do is biblical based. We do thus saith the Lord, nothing more, nothing less, not to the right, neither to the left. Every Saturday. You say what? Can they do what?
After coming up Saturday.
Okay. So let me ask you this. And why you say you gotta come here another Saturday?
It's already committed to like so much tomorrow.
Okay, I understand too. Like what? If you don't mind me asking.
She got.
Can I say it?
She got Easter speech practice.
You gotta do what?
Easter speech practice.
Easter. Hey, mama. Hey, you wanna know why? You wanna know why it's funny, mama? Cause like, look, on the real, you already know that's not in the Bible.
Get out!
You know, because let me ask: do bunnies lay eggs?
No,
they don't lay eggs.
But every Easter, what you going to look for?
Somehow we get eggs.
You see what I'm saying?
All of the enemy, them a go be a prey one day. Oh, what time for rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time up, time up. This is the work of God. This are your kingdom reach to the stage of decadence. The water rise up and it's very evident. We come to claim our roots and take back our heritage. We were never savages, taken from the decayed state. No my kindred wake, meditating scriptures and increase with faith. While leading reach destruction await. Bind them kings with chain. Oh, what time to rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time.
Hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ Bless. This is Captain Immanuel. Subscribe to IUIC Arkansas on YouTube. First and foremost, scan that QR code. Follow us on all platforms to help us push this truth. Facebook, Instagram, X.com, TikTok, need I say more? Everything! Just type in IUIC Arkansas and hit the follow or subscribe button, alright? Most High in Christ Bless.
Hey, can you look for something? I got the 2 Babylons in there. Find Easter for me. Give me Colossians 2:8. I'm gonna show y'all something. Read.
The book of Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
See, the Bible is telling us we gotta be careful. That's what beware means. Matter of fact, if you go somewhere and you see a house that says beware of dog, right? Ain't you gonna be scared to go in that gate? You understand? Matter of fact, knowing our people, we'll stay in the car. We won't even get out the car because it say beware of dog. You understand? Read some more.
Lest any man spoil you.
Because the philosophies that it's telling us to beware of, it'll spoil us. Just like if you go through that gate, it got a big rock wall, it got a big blue nose pit waiting on you to chase you right out that gate. these philosophies, these different things that they teach us, they'll spoil us, they'll corrupt us as a people. You want to know why I say that? But let's finish this first.
Through philosophy and vain deceit.
It's vain deceit. Why do I say it's deceit? See, before you can understand why you're doing something, you got to understand the origin of it. This is the thing. Easter, it comes from the goddess of Ishtar. It's a different god. It's a pagan god, a demon, if you will. You understand? So, what's the very first commandment? What's the very first commandment? Hey, find what I want. Matter of fact, no. I want to read something to you. Look, this is a book right here. It's called The Two Babylons. The papal worship proved to be the worship of Nimrod and his wife by Alexander Bishop, right? And it's basically breaking down for people the history of Easter. Let's read that.
Right here.
Page 103, section 2, Easter. Then look at Easter. What means the term Easter itself? It is not a Christian name.
It is what?
Not a Christian name.
So, but I'm letting you know, Easter itself, right? It don't have nothing to do with the Bible or God, none of that. That's the point that it's making. You understand? Read on.
It bears its Chaldean origin on its very forehead. Easter is nothing else than Astarte, one of the titles of Astarte, one of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven.
You see, the Queen of Heaven. Matter of fact, did you know this is actually in the Bible? God literally told us not to worship this. Right. Do you believe me? I'm gonna show you.
I've seen it, but I believe it.
And I'm gonna show you. I want Jeremiah 44 and 17. And we're gonna pick that back up, but we just showing you what we telling you is the truth. We not sitting up here trying to make you do nothing, try to make you come to no service, to give no money, or just, no. We trying to tell you straight up like it is. Right. Easter, that got nothing to do with Christianity. It is a pagan god. And we worship this guy even back in the time of Babylon. Thousands of years ago, God had to get on that case about the same thing. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 17. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouths to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
To do what?
Burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
Read.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings, and our princes, in the cities of Judah.
You see that? That was a God. Jeremiah was telling them, don't do that. But they say, no, we're going to do our own thing. We're going to share. We're going to pour. We're going to do drink offerings. We're going to turn up. We're going to have a drink. We're going to have a food. And we're going to worship the Queen of Heaven.
Right.
Y'all understand that? But what's happened was they tricked us into thinking that all of these pagan things that we do is of God. That's what the Bible says. Beware, unless that thing spoil you. Because if you worshiping something, right? If you worshiping something, right, that's not of God, what commandment are you breaking? The first one, which is what?
Thou shalt not worship another God.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you gotta think, sis. You gotta think really. If I'm a godly woman, right? I'm trying to install the same laws of God in my daughter. I'm trying to really change and make sure my household is on the right path. You understand? Because we owe it to them to do the things that was not done for us.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.